Good morning, everyone. In the previous lecture, we have calculated earthworking foundation for this particular example. Now the UCR machinery calculation for the UCR machinery is same, and we have already learned that. So we are going to skip that. Next will be the brickwork in superstructure. Okay. So again, for brickwork in superstructure, the breadth of the wall will be 0.3 and the height will be 3 meter. Okay, as given in the example, the height of the particular wall is 3 meter. दिसत नाही, that is 3 meter, and the length will be again calculating the particular example by the center line method. Okay, so we have already calculated gross length of the center line in the previous lecture, that is 38 meter. So net length for the brick, so net length for the brickwork will be gross length minus 4, that is number of T junctions, multiplied by half width of the item. So calculate the net center line length for the brickwork. So the this center line length is 37.4 meter. Therefore, n will be number of walls, again as we are considering the center line length, center line method. Therefore, n will be 1. Length is 37.4. Breadth already is 0.3 and height is 3 meter. Calculate the total quantity of the brickwork. So the quantity of the brickwork is 33.66 meter cube. Now, from the brickwork, we have to deduct the openings. Okay, area of the openings. We have to deduct the quantity of the opening from the brickwork. Therefore, it's we already stored brickwork in superstructure. The quantity will be 33.66. Now, as per the rules of deduction for the brickwork, in every example, you have to look for the 3 points. Okay, first is if there is any opening for deduction in brickwork. First point will be if there is any opening which have the area less than the 0.1 square meter. Okay, so as per in our example, there is no opening which have the area less than the 0.1 square meter. Okay, second will be if there is any beam ends or lintels which have the depth depth less than 10 centimeter. Now in our particular example, the depth of the lintel is 130 centimeter, sorry, 13 centimeter, or there are no other beam ends or slab ends. So therefore, the again there will be no deduction for the lintels. Okay, so there are no end beams or lintels up to 0.5 square meter. Again, this particular rules is not applicable to our particular example. So therefore, there will be a no Therefore all of the openings we have to deduct all of the opening from the brickwork. Therefore the deduction in the brickwork will be d1 d2 opening, w1 w2 w3 as well as the ventilator. Okay, so again take the length of the particular opening multiplied with the width and multiplied with the height. Calculate the deductions for each. Okay, for d1 the dimension was 1.5 multiplied by 2.1, so length will be 1.5, height will be 2.1 and width will be 0.3. And for the opening it is 1.2 by 2.1. For d2 it is 1 by 2.1. For w1 it is 1.5 by 1.2. For w2 it is 1.2 by 1.2. For w3 it is 1.7 multiplied by 1.8, and for ventilator it is 0.4 multiplied by 0.4. So calculating deductions. Calculate deduction and calculate the net quantity of the brickwork. For each door, for each opening we are going to deduct the each opening. Okay, the previous example for the ventilator the area was less, area 1 meter square पेक्षा जास्त होता. So if the ventilator area or any other area is less than 0.1 meter square, in that case we are not going to take that particular uh, opening in case of the deduction. Okay, so calculate the net quantity of the brickwork. Calculate the quantity of the earthwork in foundation, net quantity of the earthwork in foundation. Gross quantity is 33.6. From that we are going to deduct the openings. Remember that in case of the, suppose in our case the depth of the lintel is less than 0.1 centimeter, then again we will have to deduct that particular quantity. Okay, for our case the lintel is 0.13, so Yes, we have to also consider the lintel deduction for the lintel. Okay, gross quantity by deducting the opening is 29.375. Now again, deducting the okay, या quantities आहे क्रॉस व्हेरीफाय करून घेत चला. Now again, deducting the lintel. Okay, आपण opening deduct केली, त्यानंतर second deduction is lintel. Okay, so again deducting the lintel, cause the height of our particular lintel or depth of our particular lintel was 0.13. If the depth of the particular lintel was less than 0.1, that is if it is was 0.09 meter, in that case we didn't have considered this in the deductions. Okay, now in our case the deduction, the lintel is 0.13 meter, therefore considering the lintel in case of the deductions. Again, as I have said, the offset for the lintel will be the depth of the lintel. Okay, so total length will be, suppose in case of the D1 the length was 1.5 meter. Okay, the door was 1.5 meter. Again, the depth of the particular lintel is 0.13. Therefore the offset is again, offset is going to be 0.13 from 1.13 on the both side. Therefore the total length for the D1 will be 1 plus 0.13 plus 0.13. Okay, as I already said, the offset for the lintel will be equals to the depth of the lintel. Okay, in our case the depth of the lintel is 0.13, therefore the offset will be 0.13 and 0.13 on the both side. Therefore the total length will be the length of the door, that is 1.5 plus 0.13 on the one side and 0.13 on the other side. Therefore the total length will be 1 plus, sorry, 1.5 plus 0.13 plus 0.13, that will give us the total length of 1.76. Similarly, adding 0.26 to the each length, that will give us the total length of our lintel. Whatever the length जी काय आपली लेंथ होती for the D1 and D2, add 0.26, that is 0.13 and 0.13 on both sides, that will give us the deduction for the lintel. Okay, 20. So again deduction आहे तुमचे from the particular deduction जे काही येतील तुमचे, again deduct करा from the net value, deduct the deductions for the opening as well as deduction for the lintel. Okay, and calculate the net quantity of the brickwork. Cross verify करा या value net quantity of the brickwork. नेट क्वांटिटी किती येत आहे मला सांगा, बरोबर आहे का चुकीचे आहे? आय एम नॉट शुअर अबाउट द व्हॅल्यू. So 29.141 is that a net value? डिडक्शन केल्यानंतरची व्हॅल्यू आहे का तुमची ती? What is 29.141? तिथं टाकत चला पुढे. What is it is value of, whether it is gross value, whether it is a net value, whether it is a gross value minus a deduction for the opening, or it is gross value minus deduction of the rental plus deduction of the opening. बाकीचे नुसते कॉपी पेस्ट करा. So calculate the particular value moving forward. Next is the internal wall plastering. Again, for internal wall plastering, calculating the perimeter of the each room, multiplying with the height of that particular room, that will give us the internal wall plastering. So for room 1 to room 1, room 2, and room 3, for each calculating the perimeter of the each room, okay, and multiplying with the height. Okay, so for first internal wall plastering, room 1, it will be 4.2 plus 3.2 multiplied by 2. For room second, it is will be 3.5 plus 3.2 multiplied by 2, and for room third, it will be 4 plus 3 multiplied by 2. Okay, that will give us the perimeter of the particular room 1, room 2, and room 3, multiplying with the height. Height of the wall is 3 meter. Therefore, length multiplied by height, that will give us the quantity or gross quantity of the internal wall plastering. So calculate the total length for the each room and multiply it with the height. Breadth will be 0, or there will be no breadth. Okay, 0 na geta, 0 geta that answer 0 is tumsa. Okay, there will be no breadth as the quantity will be calculated in meter square. Therefore, multiplying length with the height, that will give us the quantity for the internal wall plastering. Calculate the quantity. So the length are 14.8, 13.4, and 14 meter. Multiplying with the height, that will give us the quantity as a 126 meter. Total gross quantity or individual quantity of 44.4, 40.2, and 42. Okay, quantity of the brick internal wall plastering. Total quantity will be, or total gross quantity will be 126.6 meter cube, na meter square in R. Okay, remember to write the particular unit properly. It will be 126.6 meter square. Now again, there will be deductions for the internal wall plastering. So as we know, in the previous example, what do? We have only deducted the internal doors from the internal plastering. For all of the conditions where only one face is deducted, we have deducted a particular face from the external plastering. So, but that, okay, 126.6 meters square. So again, So if there is a we have only have to deduct the one phase, then we are going to deduct in from the external plastering. So again, considering the rules of deductions for the plastering. Rules of deduction are plasterings for if there is any opening which have area less than 0.5 square meter, then we are going to no deduction will be there for that particular opening. Now in our case, the area for the the area for the ventilator will be 0.4 multiplied by 0.4, that will be 0.16. So therefore the area of the ventilator will be less than 0.5 meter square. So there will be no deduction for the opening for the ventilator in case of the plastering. Okay, neither from the external plastering nor from the internal plastering. Okay, again the next rule is if the opening are between the 0.5 to 3 square meter. Okay, now most of our opening are between the 0.5 to 3 meter square. Therefore in that case one phase should be deducted, and again as I said, we deduct the one phase from the external plastering. So preference will be given to the deduction in the external plastering. Okay, now another third rule is there. Okay, for opening above 3 square meter. Okay, if the particular opening is have area greater than 3 square meter, in that case we are going to deduct both phases. Means we are going to deduct that particular quantity from the internal plastering as well as the external plastering. Okay, so therefore calculating area of the each opening. Okay, जे काही आपल्याला opening आहे त्याची सर्वांची area आपण calculate करणार. Okay, for D1 it will be 1.5 multiplied by 2.1, whatever the area is. So आपण क्रॉस व्हेरीफाय करणार. ओके, इफ द पर्टिक्युलर एरिया इज लेस दॅन 0.5 meter square, then we are not going to deduct that particular quantity from the internal plastering or in external plastering. If the area is between 0.5 to 3 meter square, in that case we are going to deduct only one phase, and that particular phase will be external plastering. Sorry, that particular phase will be from the external plastering for the external window or external door. For internal door, again as there is no external plastering is there, therefore we are going to deduct that particular value from the internal plastering. For a value greater than greater than 3 meters square, in that case for any suppose in this case the door value is door ची जी काही तुमची value असेल, in that case the area of the particular door is greater than 3 meters square. In that case we are okay. Now as the area for the D1 or the okay, now the area for the D1 is greater than 3 meters square. The area is 3.1 meter square. 1.5 multiplied by 2.1, that will give us the answer of as a 3.15 meter square. Therefore in that case we have to deduct the quantity, or we have to deduct both faces of the particular opening. Okay, in case of the internal plastering as well as in case of external plastering, we are going to deduct that particular quantity from the both of the plastering. Okay, internal plastering as well as external plastering, as well as in addition to that Okay, rules of deduction specify that in addition to that, a separate calculations for the ribs. In addition to that, a separate calculation for ribs, soffits, and sills should be done. Okay, हे आपण बघू. So we have to deduct the both opening as well as we have to add the separate calculation for the soffit and sills of the particular opening. So for internal wall plastering again, opening जे काही असेल तुमचे ते आपण डिडक्ट करणारच. Okay, internal deducting the internal doors opening and D2, those are the internal doors, as well as deducting the external doors also. D1 जो आहे तो external door आहे. For that we have to deduct from both external as well as internal plastering, as well as the W3 जो काही आहे तुमचा त्याचे सुद्धा जे काही तुमची area आहे, that area is 3.6 meter, 3.06 meter square. Therefore deducting the W3 from the internal as well as external plastering. So deduction for the internal plastering will be opening, D2, D1 and W3. Cause D1 and D2 आपण external मध्ये घेतले असते फक्त, but in this particular case the area is greater than 3 meter square. Therefore we are deducting from the internal plastering as well as the external plastering. Therefore deduction are D1, W3, opening and D2. Okay, the deduction will be length multiplied by height, again 1.5 multiplied by 2.1, 1.7 multiplied by 1.8, 1.2, again जे की तुमची कॅल्क्युलेशन असतील ते आपण ऑलरेडी कॅल्क्युलेट केलेले आहे. इथं आपण जो एरिया कॅल्क्युलेट केला तोच तुमचा एरिया इथं असेल. Now again, in addition to that particular calculation, we also have to add for the door jambs and soffit as well as window sills and jambs. Okay, as I have already said, आपण जे काही पर्टिक्युलर प्लास्टरिंग आहे त्यामध्ये फक्त वन फेस का डिडक्ट करतो, कॉज वी the whatever the particular portion जो आपण डिडक्ट करत नाही, that will be compensated by the plastering at the jambs and seals of the particular jambs, shifts and soffits of the particular windows. Okay, so as we are deducting from the both phases the quantity of the we are deducting from the internal plastering as well as external plastering, then we have to consider the plastering work or quantity of plastering for this particular area. Okay, हे जे काही तुमचे सॉफिट असतील, ओके, हा जो काही तुमचा जॅम्स असेल किंवा हा जो काही तुमचा सॉफिट असेल किंवा जे काही तुमची सील असेल, ओके, and इथं सुद्धा तुम्हाला प्लास्टरिंग जी आहे ती प्रोव्हाइड करायची आहे. Therefore we have to consider this particular area, or addition we are going to consider this particular area in case of the quantity of the brickwork. So addition for the doors and jambs and soffit, because for only this is only applicable where we have deducted the both faces of the particular plastering. Okay, particular opening, sorry, from the plastering. So the total length will be again now again if you consider this particular as a door, that where we are going to particular provide the plastering to this particular door, at the jambs and at the soffit. Jambs will be the vertical portions and the soffits will be the horizontal portion or top portion of the particular door. Okay, door opening. Therefore the length of the jambs, total length, this particular total length will be 1.5 plus 2.1 multiplied by 2.1. height of the opening is 2.1 and the width of the opening is 1.5. हा जो काही तुमचा एवढा पोर्शन आहे जो तुम्हाला जे काही आहे ती plastering provide करायची आहे. This will be your jambs and this will be your soffit. So that will be the total length of the particular addition for the door jambs and soffits. Plastering ची जी काही लेंथ असेल तुमची. Now the width ही टोटल लेंथ आपण फाइंड आउट केली. टोटल लेंथ multiplied by width, that will give us the area of this particular jam or the sockets. We have to calculate this particular area. Therefore, the length multiplied by width of this particular portion will give us the quantity for the internal plastering or the external plastering. Now, this particular width will be, in our case, the door frame size of the door frame is given. So suppose this is the wall, okay? This is the particular wall. त्याच्यामध्ये तुमचा जो काय असेल तो फ्रेम असेल, ओके. दिस विल बी युअर डोअर फ्रेम, ओके, ऍट द सेंटर ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर वॉल. फॉर द इंटरनल प्लास्टरिंग इथं तुम्ही जे काय आहे दिस पर्टिक्युलर पोर्शनला आपण प्लास्टरिंग करू. फॉर एक्सटर्नल प्लास्टरिंग वी आर गोइंग टू प्लास्टर दिस पर्टिक्युलर एरिया. सो वी हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट द विड्थ ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर area. So therefore total width of the particular wall is 0.3 meter. Okay, the center door frame width of the door frame is 10 centimeter. So 30 minus 10 centimeter, that will give us 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter divided by 2, that will give us a 10 centimeter on the each side. So width for the additional for the jams or width of the jam or width of the soffit will be 0.1 meter or 10 centimeter. Therefore, for addition of the jams and door jams and the soffit, the breadth will be 0.1 meter. So for door there will be only jams and soffits. Okay, फक्त jams vertical portion असेल आणि top चा portion असेल. For window there will be another additional portion, that is the sill. So sill plus soffit plus jams, that will give us the total length. So therefore 2 multiplied by 1.7 multiplied by 8, that will give us the total length. So the length for the addition for the doors jams will be 5.7, and the length for the addition for the door window sills and jams is 7 meter. Multiplying with the width 0.1, that will give us the quantity, additional quantity as a 0.51 and 0.70. Okay, calculate the net quantity for the plastering work. Okay, ही जी काही तुमची quantity आली minus quantity deductions plus addition. Okay, ही जी काही quantity plus 0.5 plus 0.7. Calculate the net quantity of the internal plastering. Okay, if you have any doubt, let me know. One 26.6 meter square was your gross quantity. Deduct the deductions, that is 3.1, 3.06, 2.52 and 2.1, and add this addition for the door jams and the window sills, that is plus 0.51 plus 0.7. Remember that the addition for the door jams and soffits or the window sills, jams and soffits is only done when there is a the area of the opening is greater than 3 meters square. If the area is less than 3 meters square, then the particular addition is compensated by the one particular phase which we are not deducting from the plastering work. Okay, in case of the 0.5 to 0.5 meters square to 3 meters square, we only deduct one face of the opening. Another face is left out to compensate for the addition of the door jams, soffits and sills. 127.81 येणार. Okay, gross quantity is आपली 126.6 meter square. From that particular quantity, deduct all of these values and only add this particular value. Okay, ह्या ज्या काही व्हॅल्यू होत्या आपल्या 3.15, 3.06, 2.52 and 2.1, we have to deduct that particular quantity and add only this particular addition. Okay, जे काही डोअर जॉम्सचे वगैरे ऍडिशन होते तेच फक्त तुम्हाला ऍड करायचे. ऑल अदर ओपनिंग क्वांटिटी we have to deduct that particular quantity. Okay, as per my calculation, the quantity is 116.98. Most of the students are getting 116.55 meters square. 116.98, 116.55 meters square. Yes, the variation will be there if you have not calculated. जे काही तुमचे पर्टिक्युलर डॉट आहे याच्यामध्ये तर काही जास्त गडबड नको व्हायला. ओके, इथं काही जास्त आपलं डेसिमल पर्यंत नव्हतं. So the quantity should be 116.98. Yes, 116.9567. Okay, recalculate करत चला, प्रत्येक कॅल्क्युलेशन क्रॉस व्हेरीफाय करत चला. ओके, इन केस ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर क्लास टेक देयर आर नो many decimals are there, only point up to the point 2 decimals is there. So the quantity should be as close as possible, or the quantity should be exactly 116.98 meter square. Because there are no जिथं तुमची गडबड होऊ शकते असं कुठेही काही तुमचे डेसिमल नाही आहे जास्त. Yes, the addition for the window is wrong. काय आहे ते सुद्धा सांगत चला मला. ओके, इथं चुकीचं असतं तर मला सांगत चला तसं. तुम्ही सॉल्व्ह करतात, बाकीचे राहतात कोणी कोणी नमुने जे सॉल्व्ह नाही करत. इथं ऍड करा. ओके, 1.7 प्लस 1.8. 1.7 plus 1.8, that will give us 3.5. 3.5 multiplied by 2, that will give us 7 meter. ओके, तर मल्टिप्लाय नाही, इथं मल्टिप्लाय काय करा आपण पर्टिक्युलर डोअर साठी जी आहे इथं 2.1 होतं, ऍज वेल एज ही जी तुमची जॅब आहे ते 2 आहे. सो 2.1 मल्टिप्लाइड बाय 2 केलं, प्लस पर्टिक्युलर विड्थ जी आहे ती आपण ऍड केली. इन केस ऑफ द विंडो अगेन जे काही तुमची लेंथ असेल 1.7 मल्टिप्लाइड बाय 2 प्लस अगेन 1.8 मल्टिप्लाइड बाय 2. Okay, therefore the perimeter will be 1.7 plus 1.8 multiplied by 2. Okay, हे समजून घेत चला. असं इथे एखादी चुकीचं असलं तर सांगत चला मला. ओके, So I think as per the correct calculation, the particular length will be 7 meter. Again, the net quantity for the plastering work for the internal plastering will be 116.98 square meter. Now external plastering. Again, for external plastering, we have to calculate this particular perimeter, okay, where we are going to provide the external plastering. जे काही पर्टिक्युलर एक्सटर्नल साइड आहे इथं आपण एक्सटर्नल प्लास्टरिंग करणार आहोत. We had to calculate that particular length. Okay, so first calculating this particular length, out to out length, that will give us 0.3 wall length plus 4.2 plus again 0.3 plus 3.5 plus again plus 3.5 plus again 0.3. Okay, length width of the wall is 0.3. So again first this total out to out length आपण find out करू. That will be 0.3 plus 4.2 plus 0.3 plus 3.5 plus 0.3. Okay. Okay, 8.6 meter. Okay, now again the length for this particular horizontal wall. Okay, ही जी काही length असेल plus ही particular length plus ही particular length, this will be similar to this whole length. Okay, कारण ती सुद्धा horizontal आहे. So ही length plus ही length plus ही length, that will give us the total length 8.6 meter. So the length for the external plastering is 8.6. horizontal wall जी असेल ती असेल 8.6 multiplied by 2, because this particular length will be similar. Now vertical wall चा length find out करू आपण. For first length of this particular wall will be 0.3. ही जी काही wall ची length असेल plus wall ची width असेल plus 3 meter, that is the height of the particular room, width of the particular room. बस इथपर्यंतच आहे तुमची. ओके, या पर्टिक्युलर जी काही वॉल आहे तिथपर्यंतच तुमची ही जी काही आहे ती लेंथ आहे. Therefore the length of this particular vertical wall will be 0.3 plus 3 meter, that will be 3.3. again there are two walls, therefore again 3.3 multiplied by 2. Okay, now again ही जी काही तुमची पर्टिक्युलर वॉल असेल याचं कॅल्क्युलेशन करताना this wall length, that is 0.3 plus width of the particular room, that is 3.2. again width of the particular wall, that is 0.3. therefore the total length will be 3.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.3, that will give us 3.8. again multiplying with the 2, because ही सुद्धा एक wall आहे आणि ही सुद्धा एक wall आहे. So the total length of the plastering, external plastering, will be 8.6 multiplied by 2 plus 3.3 multiplied by 2 plus 3.8 multiplied by 2. Okay, सर्व ब्रॅकेट मध्ये. Calculate the total length of the external plastering. Eight 8.6 multiplied by 2, 3.3 multiplied by 2 and 3.8 multiplied by 2. Okay. The length is 31.4 meter. Now the height. Now again considering height from the base, first is 0.6. Okay, इथून जी असेल ती तुमची 0.6. Now again adding this particular offset. Okay, इथला जो काही तुमचा particular offset असेल तो that offset will be 0.45 minus 0.30 divided by 2. Okay, offset आपण कसं कॅल्क्युलेट करता माहितीच आहे आपल्याला, आधी प्रिव्हियस लेक्चर मध्ये झालेलं. सो 0.6 plus whatever that offset will be, I think तो offset असेल 0.075 plus height of the wall, that is 3 meter, इथपर्यंतची height plus height of the slab, that is 0.12. So calculate the total height for the external plastering. we have to calculate this particular height. First, height of the plinth plus offset plus height of the wall plus height of the slab. So the height is 3.795 मीटर स्क्वेअर. अगेन 3.975 असं गडबड नको करा. ओके, कॅल्क्युलेशन एकदा बघत चला. ओके, जे लिहितो आपण तेच आपल्या कॅल्क्युलेटरवर आहे का हे बघत चला. ओके, किंवा जे आपण लिहिलं आहे तेच आपण कॅल्क्युलेटर मध्ये कन्सिडर केलं आहे का ते करत चला. ओके, because this minor mistake is going to be costly for you. And so 3.795 multiplying length with height, that will give us the quantity. मीटर क्यूब नाही येणार, मीटर स्क्वेअर येईल. ओके, इथं बघत चला ना, आपण फक्त लेंथ घेतली मीटर मध्ये, अगेन हाईट घेतली मीटर मध्ये. सो मीटर मल्टिप्लाइड बाय मीटर, दॅट विल गिव्ह अस मीटर स्क्वेअर. ब्रेडथ आपण घेत नाही, देअरफॉर द युनिट विल नॉट बी मीटर क्यूब. वी आर ओनली कन्सिडरिंग लेंथ अँड द हाईट. प्लास्टरिंग आपण लेंथ अँड हाईट मध्ये कन्सिडर करतो, कारण जे काही पर्टिक्युलर प्लास्टरिंग आहे त्याची जी काही विड्थ और थिकनेस इज डेफिनेट और थिकनेस इज युनिफॉर्म थ्रू आउट द सेक्शन. Whereas other two parameters, that is length and breadth or length and height, is more dominant or has higher value. So the quantity is 119.16 meter square. Okay, 119.163 meter square. Okay, whatever it is. Now again, deducting the openings for this particular section. Again, all of the external windows or doors will be deducted. Again, जे काही windows आहेत ते तुम्हाला external plastering मध्ये deduct करायचे आहे. Therefore, deducting this particular W2. व्हेंटिलेटरचे एरिया तुमचा कमी असल्यामुळे व्हेंटिलेटर आपण कन्सिडर करणार नाहीत. as well as W2 जे आहे ते सर्व कन्सिडर करू. as well as W3 will be there and D1 will be there and W1 will be there. So deducting all of the particular openings from the section. So D1, W1, W2 and W3. व्हेंटिलेटर इथं नाही. D2 आणि ओपनिंग इंटरनल आहे. व्हेंटिलेटरचा एरिया तुमचा जो काही आहे तो 0.5 मीटर स्क्वेअर पेक्षा कमी असल्यामुळे त्याचे डिडक्शन आपण करत नाही आहोत. ओके, D1 आणि W3 चा एरिया जो काही आहे तो 3 मीटर स्क्वेअर पेक्षा जास्त असल्याने आपण त्यांना बोथ इंटरनल प्लास्टरिंग एज वेल एज एक्सटर्नल प्लास्टरिंग मधून डिडक्ट करत आहोत. So 119.163, this was your gross. Deductions will be 3.5, 3.15, 1.8, 4.32 and 3.06. Okay, now again, as we have deducted for D1 and W3, we are deducted from the both faces. We have deducted both faces of the D1 and W3. So again, in case of the external plastering, again there will be addition for the door jambs and windows. So again, addition for the door jambs and soffits, as well as addition for the window jambs, sills and the soffits. हे आपण ऑलरेडी प्रिव्हियसली कॅल्क्युलेट केलं होतं. इट वॉज 0.57 and 0.7. त्याच्यामध्ये काही चेंजेस होणार नाही. ओके, कारण जे काही तुमचे डोअर फ्रेम आहे ती सेंटरला आहे, त्यामुळे दोन्ही साईडला जी काही विड्थ ऑफ द प्लास्टरिंग असेल दॅट विल बी सेम. ओके, if in the particular example it is given that the particular door frame is not in the center, so in that case we will have to recalculate the width of the external plastering, okay, for the door jambs and the cells. Okay, but in this particular case the frame is at the center, therefore the width from the either side will be same, that is 0.1 0.1. So again, external wall plastering, from the gross quantity deduct these particular values and add the 0.57 and 0.7. That will give us the net quantity for the external wall plastering. Okay, so लक्षात घ्या, rules of reduction is most important. एक्झाम मध्ये सुद्धा तुम्हाला काहीतरी वेगळं विचारण्यात येतं, असं काहीतरी डोअरची साईज वगैरे चेंज दिलेली असते, सो दॅट यू हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट. So look out for this three rules of deduction for the plastering, and again rules of deduction for the brickwork. So cross verify the answer 108.103 square meter बरोबर आहे का चेक करा. Yes, so the answer is 108.103 square meter. Okay, पुढचं example आहे आपलं second one, that will we will take in the next lecture. So I think you have got the idea of the deduction for the for C5 because we start at 10, sorry, 11:40. 10 minutes उशिरा घेऊ आपण, आता आपला lecture झाला. So the practical will start at 10:40 for the C5 batch. The link will be shared on the Google Classroom.